Welcome to the FMB Offline Series, race number 8 at Michigan International Speedway. Thanks for watching. Here, let's go over qualifying. Jonathan Tolman going to be the top of the leaderboard. Good run for him. Dylan Smith, Anthony McGuire, Timmy Pacioli, Bobby Campbell, Joseph Lombard, Tanner Guns, Jeffrey McClintock Jr., Bradley Perez, and Brent McCaleb rounded the top 10. And let's get to the race. So on the pole, Jonathan Tolman definitely needing a good run. He's going to get it today, or a good starting spot. He's going to get it today, and we'll have to see what he has to deliver off the final corner. Pace car about to pull in and let these guys battle it out. 34 of the best FMB drivers about to set the score here at the middle of the season. It starts now. Green flag is out, and Jonathan Tolman gonna pull out to a good jump here, but Dylan Smith gonna be right there on the high side. Let's see if he can get there. Car's been running pretty good all week. A little bit of problems with the tires. The car's sliding up into the higher grooves. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Out early. Look at Jonathan Tolman off the corner, sliding big time. Let's go to camera view and look at these guys already getting packed up, and Jonathan Tolman almost lost it. The track is gonna be really green. Rain showers coming through here just this morning. Track was cleaned and ready to go, but look at this, already 3 and 4 wide racing as they start this race. 211, 12, 13, gonna be up in the 215 mark as they enter these corners. Really fast racing. Look at these cars really go really high in the groove. The track is really green right now, and they're gonna wait till they get the rubber on the track, but as of right now, clean and secure. Jonathan Tolman falling like a rock, though. Up front, your leader as of right now looks like Triffin Davis, Chris Barnes, and Timmy in the 18 looking to battle it out. But the whole field is in lockstep. Definitely got to be careful here. They're definitely got a pretty big pack, and it appears we've had a couple cars get in the wall. Looks like Jeffrey Stanton has fallen back. He didn't qualify well at all, and right now he is very well off the pace. So we'll keep you updated about that, but looks like we're getting word that the 4 and the 21 might have had a moment. Right now, definitely damage on the 21 car as we go on board. Little damage to the hood, but seems to be okay. A little smoke on the front stretch. As of right now, we are still green at Michigan. Look at this, 4 wide almost going into the first corner. There's Bobby Campbell. He moves the 07 up the track. He's going to get the run on the low line, and he's going to try to get around him. Back up front, we've got a car around. A couple cars around. Ooh, that's a big hit for Triffin Davis. Oh, and they're hitting the inside wall here. Looks like Brian Mercurio has gotten it a little bit of the crash. These guys trying to get back on track. Looks like Tanner Guns is going to be involved. Looks like he's got some damage. Steve Rada, Bradley Perez. I believe this will be the caution. See if the caution flag is indeed out. It appears that that will not be a caution, so we are still green. Let's go take a look here and see what happened. Off the corner. Oh, Chris Barnes just gets in the wall. Oh, and that's before. This is before the wreck even happened. So this is Triffin Davis. He's gonna fall back a little bit, and Triffin, he's just got some damage here, and I believe it is oh yeah, Bradley gets into him. All these cars spin towards the inside wall. Luckily these guys don't hit it, but these guys back here aren't so lucky, and they've got some damage to that car. Up front though, let's go back and take a look at what's going on up here, as the caution was not brought out by that, so we are still racing. Up front, it's just a scramble for position. Here comes Anthony McGuire. He's sat near the front at the beginning of the race and looking to capitalize on that. So 7 laps into the books. We've had a couple spins, but no cautions. Oh, and there goes another one. Oh, and that's right back into traffic. Chris Barnes gets it straight for now. Oh, the 49 of James Chu. That's got to be a caution. Caution will be out. Oh, that's a tough hit. 49. Oh, that is heartbreak for James Chu. Running good, and then he's just going to get taken out. Oh, look at the 9. Just come right back up into traffic. That is not what you want to do. And look at Kyle Young here in the 00. He's going to get hit in the door. Look at that car get up on 2 wheels. Almost a wild ride for the 00. Let's go on board with Alex Gordon. Alex Gordon winning Watkins Glen at the beginning of the year. Hasn't had any luck since then. On board. Just gets turned. Oh, turns the 2. Gets up on their 2 wheels. And then Gordon just comes right back into traffic. Oh, and that kills both their cars. Terrible situation for both these drivers. Didn't need a race like that. So Goshen is out, and that will be our first caution of the day as they siphon this out. Your leader officially is Dylan Smith. We'll go to a commercial break, and we'll be back for the conclusion of the Michigan race in the FMB Offline Series, race number 7. Just went back green flag racing here at Michigan in the FMB Offline Series, and they're wasting no time in the back. Looks like Eddie Roberts and Ryan Williams going to be the first ones to dive out. Look at the 17 all over the back bumper of the 41. He's going to have to be careful. He might get into him a little bit. Off the corner moves Ryan Williams up the track. 17 looks to be on a mission. Here comes the 97, Jeffrey McClintock Jr. striving to get a good finish after what has been just a slump after his first win in the FMB Offline Series. But right now, dives to the bottom, 3 wide is in the back. We've seen someone pull into pit road. Looks like that would probably be Chris Barnes. And Junior here just riding comfortably in 9th place would be a solid finish. We spoke earlier in the race about Jeffrey Stanton as these guys are making some pit stops to repair damage. Jeffrey Stanton starts dead last, and right now sitting 23rd, fighting off people with some damage. So something has went amiss with those engines that they've been bringing to the track lately, and it's going to be interesting to see how that affects them. Right now, not good. Speaking of something that will affect him, Bobby Campbell, who is second in points right now, has to be loving what is going on with Jeffrey Stanton, as he sits almost dead last. As Bobby Campbell almost gets turned by the 43. That was close, and the 43 comes up to the middle. Now it's starting to get dicey. Your leader right now, the 18. Here comes the 10. And the 43 drafting, which has been a big part of this week at Michigan. And oh, he almost gets turned by the 43 again. Campbell's not going to be liking that. Dirk Flemish out of Gridlock Racing, an experiment driver, driving a little bit, trying some experiment racing techniques, if you will. And look at Campbell almost getting the wall. He may actually have. Slides really high, and that's going to allow this pack behind him to get to him. There's the 19, the 17, the 07, the 20, the 5 of Colin Brown. But up front, the 18 is holding a pretty good pace. And as I say that, look at Dylan Smith. He jumps to the bottom of the 18. And now here he comes. We got a car on the apron. Oh, he might have got turned, and that's the 17 of Joseph Lombard, as he was all but wrecking there. Oops, I didn't mean to switch to that. These cars are in the pit road as I'm trying to get to the camera. Let's rewind and take a look at what happened here. The 07 of Tyler Wesley and the 17 having a little bit of a discussion on where their cars should be, but they got it siphoned out. But Joseph Lombard is going to fall back a couple positions, and so is Tyler Wesley. But up front, new leader, 18 takes it back from the 32, and here comes the 89 as he looks to take away the top spot, closing in on 10 laps to go. Here comes the 89. That low lane's been very strong all day, but the high line gets the run off the corner. And look at that. Here comes the 18. Does he make it work, though? The 89 looks to be taking the lead, but hold on. Here comes Campbell, and here comes the 32 using that middle lane that's been really successful today. Here comes Steve Rada as he's getting in the way with these guys. That's going to put a block on the 32. Steve Rada, the class of the field, definitely been one of the worst drivers in the series since the series started. Right now, proving that. Up front, though, it continues. That had messed up these guys up front, so it looks like the 19 is going to take the lead away from the 89. The 10 dives low and looks like he's going to take the lead away from the 19. So a lot of jousting for positions as they close in on 10 laps to go here. Here comes Ryan Williams. Man, does anybody in the field, if anybody in the field needs a good run, it definitely is Ryan Williams, sitting almost dead last in the points. And he's looking for wide going into turn 1 with James Harrigus and Dirk Flemish. And they are still 4 wide off the corner. Oh, Ryan Williams trying to hold on to a little bumping and banging there with Colin Brown. And they are still 4 wide as they almost make some more contact. Look at this. This is the most consistent 4 wide we've seen all day. Looking 5 wide there with Tyler Wesley. Oh, he gets into the 5. Oh, and that's going to be around. And he is spinning. The 5 is spinning. As he come back into traffic, it appears that he saves it. What a save. Will that bring out a caution? I do not know yet, but look at this. That has to be one of the best saves we've seen all year. Through both grasses, and then bam. Gets the grip, gets her going. 05. Oh, we got to crash off the corner. That's half the field. Oh, who's going to get through here? That's going to be a caution. Looks like a couple of cars got turned around. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't half the field. Excuse me, but a couple of cars got turned around. Let's see if that's going to bring out a caution. If it will, this will be it. To the line. Who's going to get it? The 89 will lead it back for the caution. And it appears that Dirk Flemish may have bit off a little bit more than he could chew. Let's go back and take a look if that's the case. They were running 4 wide there for a little bit, and here is the 4 wide still. And oh, that's Ryan Williams. Almost goes upside down, and his car is going to be significantly damaged. As you see him, let's go on board with him. He recovers very well. As you see that car juke back around and gain grip. On board, Ryan Williams. And look at that car, it gains grip and he's got it going again. So definitely a good race so far for Ryan Williams, but it all goes away in one corner as he has got some damage to the right side of that car. Here's the race back with the 07, which we just recently seen get into the 05 or the 5, and he makes up a lot of positions. They put him 5th. This is going to be good for the restart, but it appears we will have a restart. We're going to go to commercial break, and we'll be right back for the conclusion of the FMB Offline Series, race number 7. Thanks for watching. We're back for the conclusion of this exciting race so far. Championship, or Daytona 500 champion, Bobby Campbell sitting 2nd, Timmy Pacioli sitting 1st, and 19 of Anthony McGuire, James Hargis, and Tyler Wesley sitting 5th. All these guys would love to win this race, but only one can. If you look in the top right of your screen, you're going to see the current leaders, the first 10. And here we go. Green flag is out, and we are racing at Michigan. Look at this. Anthony McGuire wasting no time to jump to the bottom, and he's going to get there. He's going to get around the 10, and he's going to start working on the 89 off the turn 2, or off turn 2. See if they can make it around. If a caution is or was to come out right now, there would still be a restart, but if they wait any longer after this lap, it will end under yellow. So that's definitely what Timmy Pacioli wants to see, but he doesn't want to be the yellow. And why do I say that? Because here comes the wild man, Bobby Campbell himself, looking to the inside as we close in on 4 laps to go. The 10 car jumps to the inside. This is going to be huge for his championship run, seeing that Jeffrey Stanton, points leader as of the beginning of the race, has had nothing but engine troubles all day long. Off turn 2, a little bit of damage to the right side of that car for the 10 as he tries to block the 89. Not going to work. Here comes the 18 and the 07. Oh, look at the 18 move the 07 up the track, and that's going to put the 10 to block the 07 off the corner. And here comes the 97 to Jeffrey McClintock Jr. And here comes a gaggle of cars as they enter in to turn 1. Look at this, 3 wide for the lead. And where did he come from? The 97, Jeffrey McClintock Jr., he is now in it. Last week's winner, Eddie Roberts, he is there. This has just turned into a crazy race here at the end. And the 19 and the 16 looking to get going as the 10 and the 18 get together. Oh, it's going to be a huge crash. 6, 7 cars involved off the corner. Eddie Roberts is going to come back to the lead, and he is going to win the race because the race is now going to be over now that the caution has flown. Oh, that's a huge crash, And we've got a lot of cars torn up. Oh, Robert Kroga is just destroyed. What has happened here? So if I take a look first, and we'll get to Kroga, but that is a tough hit. We're going to take this off to the right-hand side and put this in slow motion. Looking almost 4 wide there, and the 10 is going to turn the 18 into the 19 into the 17, and look at the 97 barely get through, and that's, oh, it's a hard driver side impact for the 18. Oh, look at the 07. Get some damage, and your pulse hitter going to make it through Jonathan Tolman, but we're worried about what happens here in a second. These cars are still coming through here. Oh, the 18 just, oh, blows the, oh no, that's a terrible hit. And the 19 is just taking a couple shots. There's the championship leader going into the race. Let's go on board. It appears that the 4 of Robert Kroga's right front tire is shredded before it hits the 18, leaving him with nowhere to go. Let's go on board full speed. Oh, yes. That is exactly what has occurred. That is very unfortunate for Robert Kroga, and he is yet to get out of his car. And we're waiting on confirmation there, but this is a terrible hit. Oh, nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing you can do. And right now, oh no, Robert Kroga is said to have gotten out of his car. As we look at another replay here, the window net has now came down, but we are still waiting on 2 drivers, and that is the 19 and the 18. And let's go back and take a look at the 18, because even though he wasn't hit, too hard, it's the first hit that does the damage here, and it's very hard driver side, and this is at about 160 miles per hour. That is very, very hard driver side impact. And then we're gonna have this next shot come in here, and that's not the hard part. It definitely is already, damage has already been done. We're gonna have to update you later on the 19 and the 18's condition, but as of right now, Robert Kroga has stepped out of his car and has waved to the fans. Up front though, Eddie Roberts, if we go back and take a look here, as he's going to be coming to the white flag, as he is going to come out of the corner, goes into the corner first, but definitely having some people work on him, and then his whole mirror just disappears, as the field is definitely in trouble back there. There's a lot of hard hits still, but the winner of the race, I think in his book, would probably be the 97, as he has now moved himself up to 2nd position after a dismal start to the race. So Eddie Roberts has 1 corner to go before this race concludes, and definitely going to be very important for his championship hopes if he keeps doing this. Right now, Eddie Roberts, the first person to ever win 2 races in a row, coming at Texas, and now if he can make it next half lap, he will be the first time ever repeat winner, and we'll have to see if he goes on to repeat more in his career. Let's go back and take a look of who is running where as they came around last time. On the left hand side of your screen, you're going to see a leaderboard of who's leading right now, or who is where. And if you look, a very important spot, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it appears that Jeffrey Stanton is going to come out 19th after starting 34th place. James Chu officially being put last after being involved in that first crash. And looking for Bobby Campbell, which is a championship contender, sits 7th. And you can look at your points leader going into the race, like I said, 19th. And that's where he looks like he's going to finish if nothing goes amiss before they come to the line. Another important part, Ryan Williams finishes 15th, but not a good finish after being involved in that first crash. And Jonathan Tolman, your pole sitter, is going to finish 13th. But the important spot is Eddie Roberts. He is going to come to the line to finish the race under yellow and win his 2nd race in a row. Congratulations, Eddie Roberts, for being the first ever repeat winner in the series. But now we're going to give some updates on the drivers involved and the crash that ended the race. Number 18 and the number 19 of number 18 and the number 19 of Anthony McGuire in 19, and Tim Brannigan in the 18. Right now we're getting a word from the hospital that Tim Bragnon in the 18 has been airlifted to local hospital. Anthony McGuire in the 19 has been reported awake and alert in the emergency room at the local hospital, but is suffering from some pain in the lower extremities. We will keep you updated. If you want to know all this information, you can like our Facebook fan page, or you can join us on the FMB forums in the offline series section, where you will be given an updated status about all teams, drivers, injury reports, transactions, trades, all that silly season stuff. Thanks for watching the 7th race of the offline series, and we hope to see you next race, as this marks the middle of the season, as we're almost there. If you want to see the points, check the description, where we'll have the official standings and the points as of this race. And if you want to see anything else, like I said, you can go to the Facebook page, which is in the description, and the forum page, which will be linked on the Facebook page. Thanks for watching.